Hello, little bees. Today's story is What Does It Mean to Be Safe? Written by Rana Diorio, pictures by Zhen Lu. What does it mean to be safe? Does it mean beating a throw to home plate? No. Does it mean never taking risks? No. Does it mean building walls? No. Being safe means feeling secure in your environment, protected from danger, and learning how to respond to emergencies. Being aware of your limits and honoring them. Respecting the power of things that could harm you. Drawing healthy boundaries with the people you know. Understanding that yes means yes, and that silence is not yes. Not giving in to peer pressure and not accepting bullying. Knowing that your problems should not be secrets. Being able to tell someone what you think or how you feel without being afraid that they will get angry or hurt you. Having people in your life, parents, grandparents, friends, or teachers who care deeply about your well-being. Not revealing information about yourself to strangers. Feeling as though everyone has access to what they need. Choosing your own beliefs, whom you love, and being accepted for being you. Checking first with your caring adult when you feel uncertain. Believing you can ask for help and receive it whenever you really need it. Being safe means listening to your inner voice and realizing you have the power to protect yourself and others. So show your friends what it means to be safe and spread the word. When we take care of ourselves, our families, and our friends, our world is a safer, more peaceful, and more joyful place.
Good morning, Harvest Hawks. How are we today? Welcome back from a nice week off. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. I know I got to spend it mostly sick, so yay me. We have a couple things coming up right this week. One is the start of holiday food drive. So what that means is that if you have any non-perishable food, that means that it can sit on a shelf and it won't go bad. So think anything from the center of a grocery store, not on the aisles, not on the far reaches, like no fresh green beans, no milk, no meat, no eggs, that kind of stuff will go bad if it's not refrigerated. So we're talking anything that is non-perishable. So kid-friendly snacks, canned fruit and vegetables, canned soup, cereal, those kinds of things. If you have any of those lying around, or if you're out grocery shopping with your parents and you want to pick up a couple extra to bring to school, now is the time to do that. All donations will be used for the annual Holiday Joy food giveaway on December 21st. It's a big deal. And you can bring the food into your teacher. If your parents want to drop off stuff, they can bring it to the front office. The class that brings in the most non-perishable food items, we're all learning a new word today, non-perishable, that class will win a pizza party. Okay, so there is some fun involved in this. This is something we do every year to bring holiday joy to everyone, especially people who can afford food at this time. So please bring in your non-perishable food items between now and the 13th. We're going to be collecting non-perishable food items until the 13th. Okay. All right. Let's see all you wonderful people out there do wonderful things with this, I'm sure. On Wednesday, there's going to be a fundraiser at Panera up by what's it called? Just up the road here. Over by that Target, that big one. So we are going to, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. From 4 to 8 o'clock at the Marketplace location. So that's the one up by the Target that I was talking about. Please mention that you're here, if your family decides to go, mention Harvest School, and 30% of the sales are going to come back to us. So for Harvest Athletics and whatnot, this is a great way to raise money for our school and some yummy food. Okay, so that's Wednesday. So if your parents are looking for what should we eat for dinner tonight on Wednesday, say, hey, let's go to Panera and mention Harvest School. All right, that'll be helpful. We are 3 weeks away from the end of the school semester. So that means you've got 3 more weeks to work on getting caught up in anything you need to do. We are also starting our new focus for this month is showing safety. I hope you enjoyed that little book that I shared with you just a minute ago. Showing safety out on the yard, especially. Some of us are still thinking they're in the NBA and the NFL and the National Soccer League. And slide tackles, it ain't it, folks. Especially now that the ground is getting wet and icy. Let's play safe, okay? Let's be safe with our words. Let's be safe with our hands, with our bodies. Let's respect each other's boundaries, right? Look for enthusiastic consent. What that means is an absolute yes out loud. If someone doesn't say, yeah, that's okay, then that's not consent. That's invading someone's boundaries. All right. So that is our focus for these next 3 weeks, is focusing on showing safety. Now, just because we're focusing on safety does not mean we're forgetting about integrity, responsibility, kindness, and respect. Just because that's not our focus for this month doesn't mean those went out the window. So we're still focusing on all of our Hawks honor code. Every single piece of that still at play. And they all work together in safety, right? In order to be safe, you should also be kind. You should also take responsibility for your actions. You should have integrity. You should show respect. All those things come into play. And when you do all those things, then you're showing safety, okay? I know it's a tall order, but you can do this. We have a basketball game this Friday versus Roosevelt, and it's going to be a home game. So that's exciting. Sorry, still getting over this, whatever this is. We're also going to be starting the iReady Diagnostic number 2 for grades 1 through 6, starting this week. Yes, starting this week, not next week. We have 2 weeks to get it done, and some of you need all those 2 weeks. Some of you rush through it. I know taking tests on the computer is not everybody's cup of tea. But remember my sign right here? It says show progress. It's progress over perfection. And the only way you can show us progress meaning that you're making steps to get better, is if you take the test seriously, you work through the questions, and you try your best. That's the only way you're going to show progress. We're not looking for you to ace it. That's perfection. If you do, great. But that's not what we're going for. We're looking for progress here. So try your best. Okay. The dance class is back. It's going to start in January, and applications are due by the 12th. So again, next week we got a lot of stuff due. All right. So if you are interested in joining the dance class, there's packets in the front office that you can come and get. Aside from that, we've got a lot of stuff coming down the pike next week. We've got 2 basketball games next week, 2 separate days of basketball games. The 4th grade's going on a field trip to San Juan Bautista. We've got the cheer fundraiser with dinner with the Grinch. And then the final week, we've got the choir and band concert. We've got the Peach Blossom presentations, the spelling bee, so many things. So it's 3 weeks. It's going to be a busy 3 weeks, okay? So let's try our best. Everybody show safety, and I can't wait to see all your smiling faces. All right, let's go out there and be the best hawk that we can be.